Cats are experts at hiding illness, but there are subtle signs that could reveal they're not feeling their best. In this video, we'll cover 15 important signs your cat might be sick that you should never ignore. Whether it's changes in behavior, eating habits, or more obvious symptoms, recognizing these early can help your feline friend get the care they need. Stick around to learn what to watch for and how to keep your cat happy and healthy. Welcome to the feline world. If you're passionate about cats and eager to learn more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 1. Increased vocalization. If your cat starts meowing more than usual or crying for no obvious reason, it could be a sign that something's wrong. Well, it's normal for cats to vocalize, especially if they're feeling playful or want attention. An increase in meows could indicate pain, illness, or stress. Cats are masters at hiding pain, but they're also expert communicators. So when they start meowing more, it's often their way of letting you know something's off. If your cat is suddenly becoming more vocal, make sure to pay attention to other signs, as it might be their way of asking for help. 2. Vomiting. Vomiting every now and then might not be a big deal for your cat, especially if they've just gobbled down their food too quickly or had a little too much fun chasing a toy. But if it starts happening more often or becomes a regular thing, it's time to pay attention. Frequent vomiting could be a sign of something more serious like hairballs, an upset stomach, or even an underlying health issue. Keep an eye on when it happens and how often. Just like us, cats need to keep their insides running smoothly. If the vomiting becomes a regular occurrence, don't hesitate to take your cat to the vet for a checkup. 3. Limping, trouble jumping. Limping or trouble jumping are clear signs that something is wrong, whether it's an injury or a condition like arthritis. These changes in movement shouldn't be ignored, as they can indicate pain or discomfort. Even if your cat seems to be eating and behaving normally, it doesn't mean they're not struggling. Cats are great at hiding their discomfort. Keep an eye on their movements and watch for signs of favoring a leg or avoiding their usual jumping spots, as this could point to a bigger issue. 4. Changes in breathing. If your cat is having trouble breathing, it's definitely time to pay attention. Wheezing, fast breathing, or struggling to catch their breath are all signs something might be wrong. Cats usually breathe pretty quickly, so if you hear any raspy or labored sounds, it's a red flag. These breathing issues could be caused by asthma, heart problems, or even an infection. Either way, it's something that should be checked out by the vet, because no one wants their cat to feel out of breath. 5. Loss of appetite. It's not unusual for cats to skip a meal now and then, especially if they're feeling a bit picky or had a long nap. But if your cat suddenly refuses to eat or only picks at their food, it's time to take notice. A prolonged sense of appetite can lead to serious health issues, like fatty liver disease, which can be dangerous if left untreated. Cats are masters at keeping their feelings hidden. So if their eating habits change for more than a day or two, it's best to consult your vet. Just like us, cats need their fuel, and when they're not eating, something might be off. So let's get them checked out before it turns into a bigger problem. 6. Swelling. Swelling anywhere in your cat's body is definitely something to keep an eye on. It might be a harmless bump, but it could also be an abscess from a bite or scratch, or in more serious cases, even a tumor. If the swollen area feels warm to the touch, or your cat seems to be in pain when you gently touch it, then it's something that needs your attention. Watch the swelling closely over the next couple of days. If it doesn't start to go down or seems to get worse, it's time to act. Your cat might not say much, but their body will definitely give you clues about what's going on. 7. Increased thirst. If you notice your cat is hanging around their water dish more often, it's worth paying attention to. While some cats are pretty discreet about their drinking habits that you might not even catch them sipping, a sudden increase in thirst can be a sign of bigger issues like kidney disease or diabetes. Cats don't usually drink a lot, so if your kitty is drinking more than usual, it's a good idea to take them to the vet. After all, we all know cats are mysterious creatures, but when it comes to health, the more you know, the better. 8. Ear debris or discharge. If you notice anything unusual in your cat's ears like debris or discharge, it could be a sign of an ear infection or even ear mites. These little critters can make your cat's ears incredibly itchy and uncomfortable, not to mention the potential for more serious problems if left untreated, like messing with the eardrum. Your kitty might be shaking their head or scratching at their ears more than usual, signaling that something's not right. Getting your cat to the vet for a checkup is important to clear up the problem and give them some relief. 9. Bad breath. If your cat's breath starts to smell like something died in there, it's a sign that something's up with their teeth or gums. A little bad breath might not be a big deal, but it could be a clue that your cat's teeth need attention soon. However, if the stench is overwhelming, it could mean a more serious issue like an oral infection. Excessive drooling or even bleeding from the mouth is another sign that something's not right. You might think your cat's bad breath is just part of their charm, but untreated dental problems can lead to bigger issues like heart and organ problems. 10. Changes in urination. Changes in your cat's bathroom habits are not something to ignore. If you notice your cat peeing more or less than usual, having accidents outside the litter box, or even blood in their urine, it's time to call the vet. Cats can be sneaky about showing when something's wrong. But if they're straining and not producing any urine, especially male cats, this could be a serious emergency. So don't wait. Get them checked out right away. 11. Diarrhea. If your cat is dealing with diarrhea, it's more than just a mess to clean up. It can point to a variety of issues like eating something they shouldn't, intestinal parasites, or even more serious health problems. While we might laugh at the cat's gone rogue moments, diarrhea is no joke for your feline friend. It can lead to dehydration and even more irritation in their gut, which is uncomfortable for them and you when you have to clean it up. If the problem persists, don't wait to schedule a vet visit. Bringing a stool sample can help the vet get to the bottom of the issue. 12. Over-grooming. If your cat is suddenly spending a lot more time grooming than usual, it could signal a skin issue or even pain. While some cats groom themselves to relax, excessive licking or chewing might be their way of dealing with discomfort, like itching or soreness. You might spot bald patches or irritated skin if it's a bigger problem. Keep an eye out for signs like scabs or redness, which can indicate an infection. If the behavior continues, it's a good idea to make adjustments to their environment or diet to see if it helps relieve the problem. 13. Discharge from eyes or nose. If your cat's eyes or nose are suddenly leaking more than usual, it might be a sign of an upper respiratory infection. This can make them feel miserable, sometimes even causing them to skip meals or become extra sleepy. Plus, it's contagious, so if you have more than one cat, they could all end up sharing it. You'll want to get your cat to the vet for some meds to help them feel better faster, because no one wants a cat with a stuffy nose or runny eyes. 14. Lethargy. If your cat is suddenly sleeping a lot more than usual, it could be a sign that something's wrong. While cats do love their beauty sleep, if your usually playful and curious feline is lounging around all day, it's worth looking into. Lethargy can be caused by a variety of health issues, from infections to heart problems, so it's best not to brush it off as just them being lazy. Cats are great at hiding discomfort, but if they're spending more time under the bed or in their favorite sleeping spot than usual, it's time for a vet checkup. 15. Increased appetite. If your cat suddenly starts eating like they're preparing for a marathon, it might not just be a case of having a big appetite. While it's normal for cats to ask for seconds sometimes, a sudden increase in appetite, especially in older cats, can signal something like hyperthyroidism, a condition that affects their metabolism. Even in younger cats, an increase in eating could lead to overeating and weight gain, so it's definitely worth paying attention to. If your kitty seems to be constantly begging for food or devouring meals at lightning speed, it's a good idea to check in with your vet. After all, a healthy cat is a happy cat, and not one with an endless hunger. Remember, catching these signs early can make all the difference in your cat's health and well-being. If you've observed any of these signs, it's important to address them sooner rather than later to ensure your cat's well-being. Keeping an eye on your cat's behavior is the key to preventing bigger issues down the road. Have you noticed any of these signs in your cat? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss any of our future content. Feel free to share this video with other cat owners, and we'll be back with more valuable insights in our next video. Thanks for watching.